What's up guys, Nekrews 51 today. We are back with a brand new video and I have some good news for you guys today. So today we got an official statement from the CEO, Carey, of Formula 1, and obviously we have been waiting for a very long time on what's going to be happening for the rest of the season, because obviously the virus and stuff, and you know, we just don't know what's going to be happening with that, and there's been a bit of confusion on whether or not the season will go ahead or what races will happen or not. But we got an official statement today and I'm going to read it out for you guys. So it was released this morning that the French Grand Prix would not be going ahead. Obviously this is due to the virus and stuff, because you know, it's quite bad in France at the moment, the virus. But I'm not trying to be funny in any way. Does anyone really care that France has been cancelled? Because earlier when I was looking through the comment section on their Instagram post, I couldn't see a single comment with people being upset that the race is cancelled. We're going to get to the statement now. So the first race, the target from F1 is to begin in Austria on the 5th of July. The originally planned Austrian Grand Prix date, so this is exactly when the Austrian Grand Prix would be no matter what anyway, but we're actually going to discuss a possible calendar layout which they have announced earlier as well. So I'm just going to go through the statement here that was put out so you guys understand. So F1 CEO Chase Carey provides an update to the fans on the latest developments on the 2020 F1 calendar, including a target start date and location. All through this morning it was announced that the French Grand Prix due to take place in late June will not be going ahead. We are now increasingly confident with progress of our plans to begin our season this summer. We're targeting a start to race in Europe through July to August and beginning of September, and the first race taking place in Austria on the 3rd to 5th of July weekend. September, October, November would see us race in Eurasia, Asia and the Americas, finishing the season in December with Bahrain before the traditional finale in Abu Dhabi, having completed 15 to 18 races. So this is what's quite interesting. So I'm going to actually read out to you guys a provisional calendar that I've wrote out myself, because obviously we have had to calculate with where all the tracks are going to be. So we have all the stuff here: July to August, Europe, Asia, all that kind of stuff. So my calculations is what I've got at the moment with a possible calendar. So we're starting in Austria, right? So obviously Austria was the original planned date for what it is at the moment. Then the race after that would be 2 weeks later at the British Grand Prix. But just bear in mind, guys, that this could all change, okay? Because I'm just going along with the scheduled date of what I've got at the moment. So what this could be going in order wise, it could be going Austria followed by Silverstone, and then comes Hungary. But then Belgium is a problem because we don't know what's going to happen with all that stuff in Belgium at the moment, so that's very unlikely Belgium will go ahead. Italy is quite a 50-50 at the moment as well, and then obviously the Dutch Grand Prix, which is part of the European country as well. That is the last of the European stuff, and then we're going into the Asia and Eurasia kind of stuff. Once we go into that September-October time, we'll be followed from Azerbaijan, and then Singapore, Russia, Japan, China and Vietnam, and then we're obviously to the Asia American tracks, the Americas as well. But the Americas is looking pretty, I would say, unlikely at the moment. So if it was that was to happen October, November, it would be the USA, Canada, Mexico and Brazil. Basically that's how that would go. In the Middle East, obviously they announced it would be Bahrain and Abu Dhabi to finish off with. So one of them obviously not including Monaco, because that's officially cancelled. I believe France is officially cancelled as well, and I'm not sure about Australia. So that's yet to be said. And also I think Spain, I'm not sure about Spain either. So they did say, as I said here, they did say 15 to 18 races, but we can't confirm that is going to be the exact 18. From what I've got here, I've said about 17 races, right, speaking out here, and there's about few of these races on the calendar that I don't think is going to go ahead, including the USA, Canada and Belgium, maybe Italy. So we'll be down to 14, 15 maybe. So if we even get the 15 race calendar, it'd be even great. But obviously we've got a lot more things to happen in the year, and you know what can happen with this virus as well. So it's not easy said and done, obviously, but this is just the provisional stuff at the moment, and this is what to expect. So if you ask me, more than anything with this calendar, it's more likely looking like a co-op calendar. If you guys don't understand that, it's basically that me and my friend Logan, he'll be happy that I just gave him a shout out there. Basically we did co-op many years ago, and we used to just have a random track order for it, and it would always be like a dream to have this kind of this calendar, and it seems to be happening, especially when Bahrain's the second last race of the season. Shame it's not the last, but we're more likely going to get more races near the end than at the moment, but we just need to hope that the world listens to the government and stuff, and just please stay home, and it'll be worth it in the end, I can assure you. But I'm just glad we've all got this today, because you know, we have been waiting for a long time for our announcement, and obviously we've kind of been a bit bored and just frustrated about what's going to be happening. We don't even think we're going to get a season, but luckily with Chase Carey and stuff, the CEO, we have finally got a statement. And also there's something else to mention about the British Grand Prix. They have announced as well that won't go ahead with fans, neither will the many races, but I'm actually going to head over to the Instagram page here, where they were just posting all this kind of stuff tomorrow onto this, and they were just talking about, obviously, with the Austrian being set to the first race, and then the 15 to 18 races, and then we got to hear, which was quoted, we expect early races to be without fans, but hope fans will be part of our events as we move further into the schedule. So basically here, I would think that there's more likely going to be fans going into the Grand Prix near the end of the season, but who means to say the world could be in the same position exactly as we head on to the end of the year. So they have said as well that we're going to be racing in July until December, so I can only imagine that the last race of the season, if I can look at my calendar here, would be, I would say, round about this time here. So the last possible Grand Prix you could have this year would be the 25th, 26th and 27th. So we're going to have practice for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on Christmas Day. I don't think that's going to happen, because obviously family and friends, and it's Christmas, so that's not going to happen. So in my opinion, the last Grand Prix date of the season that can possibly be the latest would be the 18th to the 20th of December. So there's clearly going to be a 2-week break at the end. Clearly Bahrain's going to be around about here, and Abu Dhabi's going to be here, round about here, unless they want to do it a week after. But as I said, that was my prediction for the calendar, but that's just what I'm going with for the races. I'm not saying exactly when they're going to be, but as far as I'm aware of where it is, so it's going to be a lot of double headers, maybe even triple headers as well alongside that. But yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting actually, as we head on to the season. So we have got a long way yet, unfortunately, guys. And you know, I'm sure the time will pass quick enough if we just keep ourselves organised and occupied and stuff like that. I'm going to do as many videos as I can. I'm going to keep working on my 2016 race recreations, and you know, maybe do a few more updates about what's happening this season and for F1 2020 the game. And just remember, guys, as well, remember how the game comes out on the 10th of July. Well, I mean, if you get early access to the game, which I believe is 3 days before, as far as I'm aware, if you get in the game on the 7th of July, I mean, it's 2 days after the Austrian Grand Prix. I mean, what am I going to do, guys? I can't decide if I'm going to do the recreation on the 2019 game or the 2020 game, you know what I mean? But we'll find out about that. But that's actually going to be weird, because it's going to be like, there's only going to be one possible race I'm going to do on the 2019 game with the 2020 season mod, which is actually kind of good as well when you think about it. So it saves me doing all that, but that's not the key factor in the talking point today. That'll be left until July, but I'm sure it'll pass. The time will pass very quickly as well. But yeah, obviously the health and safety and all that as well. We'll have to watch for all the fans, but you know, I just hope later on into the year that things do calm down. I mean, the deaths in the UK have calmed down as far as I'm aware, but I mean, it's still quite a lot, and who means to say it could be higher than we expect. The government's probably lying to us as far as I'm aware, but you know what people are like, and you know, it's a bit of a state of the world at the moment. But I'm sure the end of the year will be much less complicated than it will be now at the moment. But there is something as well I just wanted to say about there's an article as well being put out about the people who have purchased tickets, I believe. I'm sure I've seen this earlier. I don't know where I've seen this about. Just give me a sec. It's definitely right at the start of this article here. I can't find it anymore, but there was an article where it was telling the people who had purchased tickets for any Grand Prix and what's going to be done about that. But I'm sure you guys can read about that yourselves. I can't find it, but I will find it eventually. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I want you all to stay safe. Remember, I'm glad we've got this update from the CEO of F1 today. It's kind of brightened our moods a little bit, and we kind of have an idea of what's going to be happening. Unfortunately, we can't confirm that this is going to be like originally the plan for it. Like, well, it is the plan for, so they have explained what we were going to be racing in certain dates and months and stuff like that, but we can't, who means to say there's going to be more races that are going to be cancelled as time goes on, basically. So it's unfortunate for that, but we just need to keep our heads held high and just hope that the season will go ahead as it is. And I'm sure if it does go ahead as it is, and even without any fans, I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic season with a mix of the calendar, especially if we're starting in Austria. I mean, for goodness sake, Red Bull could win the first race, and the season's open basically now, and the first so many races are gone, but we will find out about that as time goes on. But I hope you guys again are staying safe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new as well, guys. The channel's doing very well at the moment, and let me know what you want to see, any kind of other videos in the comments below, or there'll be more Assetto Corsa videos. I'm going to start doing a new series on that, which is scheduled for the next few days. We're going to be working on more F1 2016 race recreations, and if you want to see any other recreations, head on over to the playlist I've got on my channel if you want to check any 2018, 2019, 17, any other kind of classic recreations as well on the channel, if you're into that stuff. And if you're new, as like I said before, subscribe and make sure to like the video as well, because we're getting close to my goal of 25,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is fantastic. And if you could hit that before my birthday, which is the 21st of June, I mean, that'd be basically the best present for my 18th birthday. Yes, guys, I am 18. I'm not 18, 17 at the moment. For my 18th birthday, which will be fantastic. But I'm sure we'll get there soon enough. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support on the channel recently. Comment below in the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.